Okay, it's kind of late, so I want to make it quick. So today I had a session, and I know the session had, I know the person, the client had PhD, and she's young. She has PhD. I know, of course, being a therapist, of course, I know what is her problem is, but she doing great in the session, though I have to lead her a lot. But after the session, she still feel like nothing. And after two sessions, I feel like we are going nowhere. And I don't see her effort to make everything work. She says she doesn't listen to a recording. So of course I feel kind of helpless, hopeless. So I kind of get cranky with her. No, I'm not yell at her or scold her or anything, but I kind of feel the pressure, and I tell her, it's your life. You want to change, you have to make the decision. I can help you, but you has to make your own decision. You cannot just sit there, lay there, and hope the answer, hope that the magic that just happen and everything just disappear. You need to listen to recording, but you also have to do everything to make you feel better. Okay, that kinda out of hand. I'm not harsh, but I know that I may come out a little bit aggressive. But again, I guess that I sometimes aggressive because I'm passionate about what I'm doing, and I'm passionate about helping people, empower people. But then the session ends, and I feel a little bit of feeling of failure, of not good enough, just creeping in. And she texts me that, do I get angry because she's not making any progress? So I tell her that I'm not angry at her. I just a little bit anxious because she have shown a little change. I know she have change. I know. I see her, but maybe the change that isn't big enough so she can notice it. And I know she still need a lot of work, but I guess that she did the end my session, and I guess I don't want to work with her anymore because it's, to be honest, every session with her is a little bit overwhelming, a little bit of draining. So I think I should stop seeing client. No, I should stop seeing her. I may still support her, but I'm not doing any session with her. And I tell her exactly the moment that I came to the thought that why I have to make this work. And if it's not working, then what I do about it. I realized that she is young. I mean, I am young too, but she is way too young. Younger than me, she's never experienced anything bigger than her. She never experienced healing. She never experienced any help. She just came to have my help. But other than that, she never, kind of explores herself or explore her world. So that part of the reason that although she do great in the session, she have changed, but she did not see any progress, and she did not put the hard work in her life, and it's okay. And I realized that I think this lesson not to just me, but to all the therapists out there, and even not therapists, but like tutor, like teacher, like even doctor. If your clients, your student, you seen that they didn't or they don't have the progress that you wanted, don't, first of all, don't feel the pressure on yourself. You did your best, and to be honest, I did every best that I can. And you hear my voice kind of crack because it is, uh, and I use everything that I could. I am patient enough. I passionate about what I do, so of course I feel a little bit uh, frustrated. But don't doubt yourself about how good you are or how amazing you have done. And to be honest, the session not like smooth going session, but it's a good session. I performed the best session that I could with her. So you did your best, and your best is enough. Your best is enough. You have to have the mindset like that. You did your best, and your best is enough. Your best is, excuse me, too far. Your best is already enough, and the person cannot change. It's not because you haven't done enough. It's because the person have not already have the mindset to change, or the person haven't reached to the level that you can have a change that you want. And I know that she need a lot of working on her problem, her issue. She need a lot, maybe a year, to actually recover all of this. But also the very important thing is she have to willing to work on herself. When I first came to the healing journey, I commit to work on myself. Of course, at first it's not come like I search about how to heal yourself or how to make yourself feel lovable, but I do some. Of course, I get attracted by tarot, to read tarot, and to be honest, I read a lot of tarot card reading. I have a lot of tarot reading in from my favorite tarot readers, Babin Tarot. And at first, I want to hear about my future, but then I realized that I actually want to hear about her knowledge. And after that, I have enough knowledge of myself, and I start level up to Marisa Peer. I start level up to Thich Nhat Hanh. But I think Marisa Peers have influenced me the most, besides Babin Tarot, by using her affirmation about I am enough, I am lovable, I am worthy, and the technique about breath work by Thich Nhat Hanh. I am whole. That is the breath work. True, but I have to do it with myself instead of just jumping, watching some movies or TV show, jumping to just listen to music or scroll down, scroll up Facebook. I have to sit with myself, seeing where there's a problem is. Why do I have this problem? I have to sit back with myself, even listen to tarot reader, because it's quite time consuming. Even listen to tarot reader, not just to know about myself, know about my future, but to actually to know what the problem is are. My tarot reader is a healer. She is not using tarot to actually predict future or do some psychic. She can do that, but she mainly do the tarot reading for heal, for expressing her knowledge, her enlightenment to other people who need it. The tarot is just a tool. It's not the the, the, the cure. The cure is her knowledge, her insight that help people to get through. So yes, you have to work with yourself. And if you did everything that you could, if you're extremely patient, extremely focused, extremely passionate, and after all that, the patient, your um, client haven't show the progress, that maybe it's not about you, maybe it's about them. They have to be the one who do the work also. They have to be the one to ready to take the leap, take the change. They have to ready to focus on their own healing. So that is my first react, and I realized that the problem is, again, of course I'm eager to help people, but I want to feel succeed, and when I didn't, I feel pissed off and I want to make it work. But I realized that, yeah, my first two Vietnamese client doesn't work because, to be honest, they not ready to get to the work, because the work is long story. It's not just short, one stop and then everything just done. To be honest, RTT is powerful, but RTT is like the final step in your healing journey. But you first to have a journey beforehand. You cannot jump to RTT and have nothing in your mind. You have nothing about self-love, have nothing about your identity of yourself. You cannot just be like that. And to be honest, to anybody who first jump to therapy, first jump to the healing journey, most of the first time you don't feel like you take a big leap, a big process, but it's not true. You did take process, but you haven't reached to the point that you realize, oh my god, I have changed that much. Maybe you did not reach that, and it's okay. You getting there when you get there. And to be this therapist, when your clients don't reach to the place that you want to be, maybe your client is not right for you, because she or he need to work on their problem first. And whatever the problem is, if they are not, ready to get out there, sometimes the working, the healing journey is kind of painful. And I'm not joking about painful. I discover a lot about myself, and sometimes I just think it's too tired and too tiring, and I just want to give up. But it's all worth it. Yes, I even think that, oh my god, I have to do this all my life. But to this day, the idea that doing the healing journey or doing the work on myself in my life is actually good, because I have a chance to heal all the pain in the past, and to be the best version of myself. And after all, it's not too tired. It's kind of funny and releasing and refreshing, because when you release the old pain, you are ready to get the new start of your life. At first, you may feel like, oh my god, I didn't do any process, why the pain keep coming back? But you're doing great. The pain coming back just to check you out, to have you to do all the work that you still need to do. And it's okay. I experienced that, and up to today, everything, the pain creeping out. Of course, in the moment I feel painful, in the moment I cry, but after all of that, I feel release. I feel relief. I feel free. I feel happy. I feel at peace. And that's the most beautiful thing about the journey is like when you start running, it's maybe tiring, maybe you feel like, oh my god, I don't want to do it, I don't want to stop. But actually to the point that you're just about to give up, but you just keeping pushing you toward what the miracle is. You don't feel tired, or you can run all day, you can run all night. And that's the marathon running is about. You reach to the point that you don't give up, and you reach to the point that you don't feel tired. You just can't do it. So, okay, I think it's more like a vlog, more like a ranting video instead of education. But in the shortcut to the client, to the therapist, or to the coach out there that have the same experience like mine, that you have the clients or a patient that haven't make the progress. No matter how hard you try, don't, first of all, don't blame yourself. If you did your best, then this is good enough. And second of all, the person, the client who hasn't shown that any progress, or maybe because they're not ready to be your client. Sometimes not every client is suitable for you. Some clients is suitable for tarot reader, some clients is suitable for hypnotherapy, some clients is suitable for Buddhism or spiritual healing way. So don't feel bad that some clients not the perfect fit for you. If you do your best, it's okay. And after the session, maybe you can take some note about what you could do better. But don't beat yourself up because some clients, maybe the client is not do the best, not have the best result, and you can as you wish. It's also okay. Because after all, you did your best. You did everything that you can, but your clients haven't shown any progress or show a little bit progress, because first of all, they has to be the one who claim the power. They has to be the one who take the control. They have to be the one who ready to have the choice, who ready to do everything that they can to do the work. If they don't do the work, then you can do it for them, okay? So don't feel bad. If your client don't do the work, then it's not your fault that they don't have the big leap and big progress. And second one, to the person who actually the clients that haven't felt that you doing a big leap, a big process. It's okay. Maybe you're not reached there. Maybe you are not to the point that you change everything. I take a year. I took a year to have a big leap, a big change that I can possibly. So proud to looking back, so proud to be on the journey. And I am very active, to be honest. And I was born with with the talent of feeling and knowing myself. But still, there's still a lot of working and effort to be at the point that I am today. So don't pressure yourself that you have to change, in a second or just like that. Maybe you have to work on yourself first to the point that attitude can change you like that. And attitude of absolutely can, but to the point that you can be like that, you have to have some work with yourself, some work about understand about your feeling, understand about your self-love, understand even spiritual understanding. Okay. And third, maybe after that I had to not so eager to find clients. I think I should be patient because client would come to me at the right time, and the right client would come to me, knock on my door. And the two clients that I have seen, two Vietnamese clients that I have seen, they actually come to me, but also I choose to do this for them, although I feel something off. And I should trust my gut. I should trust my gut instinct that something is off, because I realize that they don't have some kind of level PSTD or CPSTD, and I haven't have experience about it, or more accurately, I haven't qualified to do it. And if people pay money to do something, they would more likely to commit to the work, and I cannot ask them to pay me money because I haven't received the anyway. The big part is, I think, third thing is maybe also to new starter therapist in the world out there, that it's okay if you don't haven't find your client. Don't try to sell yourself. You don't have to. You're doing a great job, you're doing a good job, but maybe relax, be proud of your work first, and clients will come to you. And after that, I think I should after that I think after I receive certificate, I would advertise myself, and of course clients would come to me, and I would advertise myself out there as a person also. And it's okay if your clients haven't right yet, because you're too eager to dig into the game. Maybe slow yourself down, find the right clients for you instead of just worry that am I have a client, then choose the wrong clients to work with. That actually make you feel bad about yourself. So just believe in yourself, choose a client who's right for you, trust your gut instinct. That's all. Okay, so thank you for listening, and goodbye.